Good morning, Wallasey. Welcome to WART Warrior TV. I'm Josh Collins. Today is April 17, 2013, and this is your world news. UK bids farewell to Iron Lady Margaret Thatcher. Some had slept in the streets to guarantee a good spot to watch her body passed on by a gun carriage, but others said they were glad she was gone. Margaret Thatcher's funeral proved as decisive as the 11 years she spent as Britain's Prime Minister. To her supporters, the Iron Lady was the greatest British primer of modern times, rivaled only by World War II icon Winston Churchill. For them, Thatcher was a leader who transformed the country's ailing economy, won a war against Argentina over the fake Falkland Islands, and blazed a trail for women as the first female prime minister. To her detractors, she was responsible for mass unemployment, the decimation of traditional industries like steel refining and coal mining, and a culture that celebrated greed. About 2,300 guests attended the 11 a.m., 6 a.m. ET, a funeral service, including Queen Elizabeth and other members of the UK royal family. In his address, the Bishop of London, Richard Charters, spoke of Thatcher's formidable energy and passion, and a life lived in the heat of political controversy. He said Thatcher, who died on April 8th, had become a symbolic and even a mythological figure to come. But he noted her personal kindness and her capacity to reach out to the young and those who were not considered by some to be important. Charters also spoke of her struggles to become one of the few female members of the UK's Parliament despite prejudice against women, and how she suffered many rebuffs on the way. Letter to Mississippi Senator tests positive for ricin. An envelope addressed to a Republican senator tested positive Tuesday for ricin, a potentially fatal poison, congressional officials said. Heightening concerns about terrorism a day after bombing killed 3 and left more than 170 injured at the Boston Marathon. This matter is part of an ongoing investigation by the United States Capitol Police and FBI, Wicker said. I want to thank our law enforcement officials for their hard work and diligence in keeping those of us who work in the Capitol complex safe. Chanel S. Antrobus, a spokesman for the U.S. Capitol Police, said Tuesday night the Capitol Police had been notified by the Senate mail handling facility that it had received an envelope containing a white granular substance. The envelope was immediately quarantined by the facility's personnel, and USCP hazmat responded to the scene, Antrobus said. Primarily, tests indicate the substance found was ricin. The material is being forwarded to an accredited laboratory for further analysis. Antrobus called the incident a control event and said operations at the Capitol complex had not been affected by the investigation. Mail from a broad swath of northern Mississippi, including the Memphis suburbs of DeSoto County, Mississippi, Tupelo, Oxford, and the northern part of the Mississippi Delta, is preceded and postmarked in Memphis, according to a Postal Service map. The Memphis Senate also processes mail for residents of western parts of Tennessee and eastern Arkansas. Gaynor said there was no indication that there are other suspect mailings, yet he urged caution and said the Senate off-site mail facility where the Initial tests were performed on the letter will be closed for a few days while the investigation continues. Whitaker, 61, was appointed to the Senate in 2007 and won an election to a full term last year. He previously served a dozen years in the House of Representatives. He has a solidly conservative voting record, so much so that he drew notice last week when he voted to allow debate to begin on controversial gun legislation in the Senate. There was no evidence of a connection between the bombings and the letter addressed as to Whitaker. This has been your World News, and now the tab with the local weather.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in for the weather update. I'm Tab Cole, and let's get started by looking at some early morning conditions in our area. As of 8:15 a.m. at the Warsaw Municipal Airport, the weather is overcast with a temperature of 46 degrees. The relative humidity is at 71% with winds out of the east blowing at 12 miles per hour. The barometric pressure is 30.24 and the dew point is at 37 degrees. There is no wind chill today and the visibility is 10 miles. Looking at some more current temperatures in our local area, we have Rochester at 47 degrees. Warsaw, Goshen and South Bend are at 46 degrees. Elkhart at 45 and La Grange is at 43 degrees. Now taking a look at the next few days. Tonight we will see mostly cloudy skies with a few scattered showers or rumbles possible. Look for our high today to be about 62. As we move to the evening, look for temperatures to drop to the 43 degrees and the winds to be out of the northeast blowing 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then on Wednesday we will have again mostly cloudy ski with rain showers likely with a few thunderstorms mixed in, especially later in the day. Look for our high to be about 62 degrees. Winds will be out of the east blowing 10 to 20 miles per hour. As we move to Wednesday night it will become breezy and mild with showers and thunderstorms. Our low will be about 57 degrees. On Thursday look for cloudy skies again and much warmer with thunderstorms likely. Heavy rainfall and strong storms are possible, especially Thursday night. The high for the day will be 71 degrees, then dropping in the evening to 46 degrees. Then next few days will be cool again and the rain will slowly go away. This wraps up your morning weather. Now let's take it back to the newsroom for the rest of your daily announcements.
Thank you, Tab. I'm Garrett Balser, and these are your local announcements. Congratulations to the academic Super Bowl team last evening at regional competition. The English team placed first in our class, and placing second were the fine arts, social studies, math, and interdisciplinary teams. We will know this afternoon which teams qualify for state competition. Nice job, members and coaches. If you are interested in being part of the 2013 marching band or color guard, then you and a parent need to attend the call-out meeting on April 23rd at 7 p.m. in the band room. Flyers can be picked up in the main office. SRC is looking for some members who are willing to work with each other, the administration, and the community next year. Sign-up sheets will be available in the front office for those who would like to take a look at what being a member of Student Council could be like. We want you to be the change that WHS needs. Join SRC and get involved in your school. Summer school registration will begin today. Registration forms are available in the guidance office, and all classes are $25 with a one class limit per student. Registration will be on a first-come, first-served basis, and once the class is full, the class offering will be closed. Deadline for registration is May 17th. Kosciuszko Community Hospital is sponsoring a healthcare career day on Thursday, April 25th, and this is a half-day session for the high school students that are interested in the healthcare career. You must supply your own transportation, and if interested, stop in the guidance office for more information and the application to register. Registration deadline is Thursday, April 18th. Are you 15 years old and wanting to start the process to getting your driver's license? Wawasee High School has the answer for you. Our driver's ed class is $265 and includes an online class that you take and 6 driving sessions this late spring or summer. If you are interested, please stop by the main office for the registration form or go to the corporation website and look for the driver's ed tab at the left. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Judy in the main office. FCA/Impact has invited Kelly Thompson to speak at our club time on Thursday, April 18th, during Warrior Time. Please join us if you can. Wawasee High School is proud to announce that we are launching the Young Entrepreneurs Academy, or YA, this fall. If you think you have what it takes to make it big in business, YA may be just the thing to get you up and running. For more information, visit the front office or our website at wkchamber.com. A recruiting announcement. Do you have a big idea? Have you always wanted to start your own business? Do you have an invention or project that you want to take to the next level? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you should apply for the Young Entrepreneurs Academy, or YA. YA will be offered beginning in the fall and will take you through the process of brainstorming a business idea and writing a business plan. Pitching your plan to investors, think Shark Tank meets American Idol and meets Apprentice. And obtaining funding and launching a real business. Start as a student and finish as the CEO of your own company. Apply today. Applications can be found in the main office or online at wkchamber.com. In Warrior Sports, girls track fell to Plymouth and Memorial on Tuesday. Courtney Linnemeyer won the 3200 and Jordan Eddington won the shot put. The girls will travel to Cherubusco for the Turtletown Classic on Saturday, April 20th. In girls tennis, the varsity fell to Concord 0-5, and the JV also fell 1-3. Winning for the JV was Ashley Larson. The girls will travel to Manchester on Thursday, April 18th. And C-Team Baseball won over Plymouth 16-5. Lucas Garza was the winning pitcher, striking out 12 batters. Wawasee also had 14 stolen bases, and the boys will host Warsaw on April 23rd. Boys golf, the JV and varsity both won over Central Noble on Tuesday night. The varsity medalist was Dylan Cousins with a 37, and Dylan Cousins was the JV medalist with a 36. The JV will travel to LaVille Invite on Saturday, April 20th, and the varsity will travel to the Whitco Invite. Attention winter sport athletes. If you are expecting an award patch, they are in. Patches are $10 and can be picked up in the athletic office. Thank you. This has been your WART TV Warrior announcements. Everybody here from WART, thanks you.